Just turn the beat up.
Yo. Hey. Pull it up. Oh, like, meet me outside. Swear it ain't no pressure, we can slide. Anything you want, I can provide. Just want you by my side. I can have anyone, I want you. We can go anywhere you want to. Meet me outside. Swear it ain't no pressure, we can slide. Anything you want, I can provide. Just want you by my side. I can have anyone, I want you. We can go anywhere you want to. We do what we can when we can. It goes for everybody. My business. I don't broadcast it to everybody. I make you my business, girl. Then I'm telling everybody. She do what she want, get what she want. Don't have to sell it. Body say she wanna ride with a real one, vibe with a real one. Hand up or say she wanna try with a real one. Intelligent and motivated, perfect one for building. Head on straight, and she focused, she a real one. I just wanna buy a house, wife, or have some children. I love her 3,000 with her, I keep it a million. Shout out King True, see him rolling like a mule. You know what it is whenever trunk is in the building. Ain't no pressure, we can slide. Anything you want, I can provide. Just want you by my side. I can have anyone, I want you. We can go anywhere you want to. Meet me outside. Swear, no pressure, we can slide. Anything you want.
Hey, y'all. They say it's Mother's Day, but you are officially in the mix, baby. I am Miss Mix a lot.
I am DJ Lab.
And you know we got Flick 16 in the building. I'm sorry, y'all.
That's right.
Y'all know don't do that.
She discovered rolling her tongue, y'all.
Baby. Yeah. And I do that chance I get. Man, we already have our guests in the building, baby.
Right.
You look here, my name's Show.
That's right.
Bang.
And this is the thing. It's not because he supports us so much, but it's so genuine.
Right.
And then the way, and I'm gonna tell you something else. He is a straight lyricist, right? So the other day, now me personally, I don't know about other people and how they do mainstream, whatever. In my vehicle, we're listening to either Misfits Radio and TV, or we're listening to some of the podcasts, or we'll listen to artists that I like.
Mm-hmm.
So my son don't ride with me often.
Okay.
He just don't, and you know how it is when y'all get to a certain age. I don't want to be in the car with y'all, mama. You know what I'm saying? But baby, I had my name Show and Smitty. I had y'all in rotation. My son was just like, "Ma, who is this?" And I was like, "You're my partner." He was like, "For real?" So he was like, "That's what's up." He was like, "So mama, did what you really do?" I said, "This is what I do."
Right.
I stream my phone music and I listen to it. And I'm finna be in there bopping. You know what I'm saying? So my son was just like, he was like, "Man, I like them." He was like, "They actually good artists." And I said, "You know what's so funny? One thing about y'all really are lyricists. Most artists from Atlanta, they really are lyricists.
Uh-huh.
And when you sit down and listen to a lot of their music, it's like, yeah, that's one thing a lot of us have in common.
Right.
So my name's Show, you know I got to get all in your business.
That's fine.
Because it's been a while.
We can talk about whatever.
Where have you been? What have you been doing?
Hey man, I've been trying to stay out the way.
Come on.
Get
That's the Virgo in you.
Hey, man, get my little bit that belongs to me.
Come on now.
And don't bother nobody.
Pull that mic a little closer to you.
That's right. That's right.
Put it on.
So I know I've seen a couple of things. Now we appreciate you for always coming through on our intros, right?
Right. Most definitely.
Like we do. We be like, okay.
Right.
I appreciate y'all asking.
Of course, man. We especially Rico. Oh my. I reached out to he say he's sending it. You think I should? Don't reach out to him again, Rico.
No, it's all right, man. Y'all can hit me anytime. Y'all can hit me anytime.
Right.
So what are you doing as far as your project? I know since the last time we talked to you, I've seen you maybe dropping like 2 different situations. Like what are you doing musically?
Me and Lab was talking about this before we came on the air, man. I
still love it. It's just it ain't the same love. You feel me? So I'm gonna always do music. It's just gonna be a slower process. Y'all know my boy Chad has stepped away from the producing and
you know I was gonna ask you about that next.
yeah, and engineering and all that. But I feel like something else then pulled them kind of back into a different lane of that actual music making. He real heavy into the to this AI thing now.
Really?
So he makes short films. He made a video for me for Win. He did a video for my homeboy King Vijay that I got the mixtape
Right.
with.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
tell y'all about that too.
Uh-oh. Wait a minute, I didn't give out the number.
Push the orange button. There we go. Did you?
Thank you for calling. I thought I did.
There you go.
Oh, there you go. Thank you for calling WestSide MisFits. What's up?
Hello.
Hey.
What's
Hey,
up?
this Beans. I just see my uncle.
Hey,
on y'all podcast.
what's up,
I was-
nephew?
Say what's up to him.
What's good, my boy? What's good, nephew?
Can you hear
Can
you?
you hear us?
Can you hear
What
me,
you said?
nephew? Yeah, what's good? Hey, tell your mom I'm gonna call her right after the show. I forgot.
Alright.
I forgot to call her.
Hold on, Kobe want to say what's up too. What up, OG?
What's up, nephew?
I just love them.
Hey, man, appreciate y'all calling in.
We appreciate
Nah,
y'all.
Yes, man. We'll just call and say, hey, happy Mother's Day to you, and hope y'all have a good
Thank
podcast.
you. Okay, see you later.
Hey.
You see that respect? Yes,
Love
ma'am.
that, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh yeah,
What?
that's
What? Yes, ma'am.
It's right. Let me tell y'all something. Since you just brought that up, I just want to mention this. A young lady told me the other day that she don't make her kids say yes, ma'am, or yes, sir. She feel like that's old fashioned, and she just would never make her kids say that. I didn't argue with her or anything else. I was like, well, that's good for you. I don't know what put you there. I don't know what put that in your mind, but I'm gonna tell you something. Respect go a long way. And if you ever want to instill something in your children that'll last forever, I think that's something that you should. I'm not doing. Oh, baby, we're not gonna argue about it.
Right.
them
I
your
know what it
kids.
sounds like.
Them your kids.
Exactly. So I'm just like, what? But that brings me to the realization that parenting is look different for different people. You know what I'm saying? So I don't knock it if you don't want your kids to say it. It could be something that happened to you that motivated it. I don't know.
Right.
But in my house, yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Your children do say it too. A lot.
No, sir.
Yeah.
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
man.
I don't think they realize how many doors yes ma'am and no ma'am can open. Especially with me, when I'm my corporate thing. I'm 54. I don't have to say it, but I say yes ma'am or Miss, or if the lady Miss Shirley or Miss Johnson. You know how much they love you for it. Like I could do just about I could do anything. They be like, oh, if something bad, they be like, no, that wasn't. Lee didn't do that because the respect that
That's
I
right.
give them.
Let me tell you,
You know what I'm
something.
saying?
People don't forget how you make them feel, right?
Right.
And that's something that I always say. You give your children a chance to have some leverage on people. If you saying that that's something you don't want your kids to know or understand, and guess what? That's your business. But I can assure you, in the real world, if they go up against a child that is using the yes ma'am and no ma'am and being respectful, your child is going to lose.
All the time, every time.
And that's just being in corporate America. So you want to give your children leverage on any level that you can give it to them. You want them, and you want it to come natural. You know what I'm saying? Like that's something that when you start little, that's something that comes natural. People used to always question, like when my kids was little, they would be like, Mama, can I go and get such and such out the refrigerator? It starts at home. Why you make them ask for something? Because when they go to somebody else's house, they gonna know you need to ask for it first. It starts at home. My children are gonna ask, can they? They tried to make my daughter steal an egg from my auntie house because they said when the baby's teething,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? My baby was like, but why I got to steal it?
Why can't just
She
act?
didn't understand. So she go up to my auntie, who house we at? I said, they want me to steal this egg, but I don't. You just defeated the whole room. But my auntie was just so intrigued because that girl was for real. She was like, I don't have to steal it.
Right.
Like, what is, and I'm telling her that's just like an old tale, Negro tale, you know.
Right.
Where they say if you steal the egg and put it in a certain place in the baby's room, I don't know.
They'll
if it
stop
worked, but I
teething.
did it with all mine. But we don't know if it worked or not. I just tried it.
Oh my God, I ain't never heard this before.
Really?
I ain't never
I
heard
don't
that.
know about that one. I was trying to see what you was doing with that. What the heck?
It's women that pass down those different things. So if you steal an egg you can steal it from the store or from the house. You write the baby's name on the egg, and you can put the egg in a sock drawer for the baby only. You know, a drawer that the baby use, and cover it up. And they say it's supposed to help soothe during that teething period. Now, my grandson got 5 teeth coming in at one time at the top. So we want to try anything. So we want to try something.
So you stole the egg.
But eventually, you know, somebody did. So they say you can also steal an egg, write their name on it, and hang it from the ceiling of whatever room they sleep in. But the only thing is, the first person to walk under the egg has to be somebody who ain't never met their daddy before.
Well, I can go out and do that at everybody's
I
house.
don't know.
Oh my goodness!
I can do that at everybody's house.
Never met their damn daddy. Oh my goodness! Let me call my kids.
I ain't never met my dad.
Hey.
Ever.
Really?
Ever.
OMG!
In my life.
I'm still intrigued by the egg.
They say that's what happened, but I just brought that up because of the simple fact of when children have respect and they show genuine respect and they show love. How he just said Happy Mother's Day. He don't know if I got kids or not.
Right.
But that was something that came out top, right? So when you set your children up for greatness, that's what it sounds like on the phone. Thank you.
Most
nephew.
definitely, that's what it sounds like.
Oh
on the
yeah,
phone.
they good
Great.
guys, man. They good, and
Yeah.
you know they mama and daddy made sure
Right.
that so they gonna be somebody.
They sound like it too.
Yes,
Both
I
of
love
them.
that for them, man, for real. So my name show. Where did my name show come from? Like, cause we got to say the whole thing. Cause at one time I was just like, no, this show, and they was like, no, it's the whole thing. My name show.
Right.
That's funny.
Well, let me ask them where it come from.
I had a couple other rap names before I got to that,
Really?
but that one was given to me. Y'all watch wrestling?
yeah.
It's a wrestler called The Big Show.
Uh-huh.
So I had got into a little situation with a dude, and they say I choke slammed him. Like The Big Show.
Right.
So they start calling me Big Show.
Amazing.
And then you know it. You know how people in the hood, they gonna give you a short version
Right.
of that, and it turned into show. So I went on and kept it, and I used to play a lot of basketball. So I'll do something, and I'll be, my name Show, my name Show. So, so I kind of just hung on to that, man. Like,
Because I always know when it's a name that nobody else has, because you know you're gonna hear different names in this industry, and you be like, okay.
Right.
But when it's significant, when it's like that, then you have to be like, where did that come from?
oh
Like,
yeah, I ain't give myself that one. I was given that one. So
Yeah.
them be the best one.
Yeah.
and so where you from?
I'm
My name's
originally from Illinois,
Mhm.
but I've been here since '95. I ain't going nowhere. I'm at home.
Ow.
We were just talking about that.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
what's up.
originally
Yeah.
from Illinois.
So when y'all, so when you came here, you were
Very young.
okay.
But old enough. Old enough.
Remember, right?
I caught that last great freak hit. I'm talking about the last good one.
Did you get a chance to go to high school here?
No,
Okay, cool.
it was over with.
No, I'm just asking mainly because you know that's how we classify where you from or what hood you represent is what school you went to. And if you tell us the school you went to, then it's like, okay, damn.
Oh no.
They saying don't shorten that name.
Oh no.
I seen them in the comments one time. One time we was talking about something in the comment on a post or something, And one of your friends like, yeah, so he said, he said, my name show. Say it right. I said he gangster with it. And then one time he had sent a friend to send his music to us. And then I said, I got the music, whatever. Then the show came in the comments and said, now say thank you.
Teach y'all something.
Hey, man.
I love that.
I love
Man,
it.
you ain't finna handle my people.
Right.
You hear me? And you ain't finna dirty my name up. Man, you gon'
So have you been doing any more acting? Because I remember at one time y'all was doing like the series and stuff, you know.
No, I keep trying to get my boy Exotic. They put me in some. He write movies and direct. He got a.
I'm loving this era where so many people are actually putting their time, money, and thoughts
talent.
and talent into this movie writing and actually discovering y'all.
Yeah, so he let me do like some songs on the soundtrack, and matter of fact, let me go ahead and plug my boy the movie called The Cycle, and then he got a part 2, The Cycle 2.
Okay.
Both of them are on Tubi, and I think one of them already on Amazon Prime.
Okay.
So that's my man's. Hey man, I want a speaking part in that next movie, brother. You hear me?
He want to get that sand card.
Yeah. It could be a little sense. I want a speaking role in that next one, brother. The Cycle Part 1, Part 2.
Right. Okay.
So when it comes to you just to put it out there, you are highly intelligent. You speak very well.
Sometimes.
You know, most times, even if it get a little ghetto, it still come from a place of love and it's intelligent, right? So, what do for you being in the game for as long as you have, which we'll double back on that in a minute. What is the message that you think that some of these new school artists can use now when it comes to like that intellect? And because just for example, we often hear people surprised that T.I., speak the way that he speak. And I don't box y'all in or nothing like that, but it's always a category to me for a lot of artists that actually speak like that. Like you could speak to us in a way, but you could also go and speak to a class of 3rd and 4th graders and get your point across, and they'll know where it's coming from. So what's a message?
Okay. We're going to get back to it.
Hey, thank you for calling WestSide MisFits.
Hello?
Hi.
Hey.
I'm calling to tell my brother, D'Amico Floyd, hey.
Hey. Hey, happy Mother's Day.
That's my brother.
Okay.
You know I ain't forget
I'm
about you.
Keisha.
I'm going to get you.
He called me Lakeisha.
Hey,
Big I love you, bro.
Love you too. Appreciate
I'm
you
proud of
calling.
you. That's my family right there.
That's right. Thank you for calling in.
Thank you for having him. We love you, show.
We love you too.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
I love that. Lakeisha.
Yeah, my people be loving on me.
Yeah.
So what kind of message would you be able to give to these new school artists to let them know that being able to speak and being intelligent is cool?
Know your audience.
Come on now.
And being yourself will get you a whole lot further than pretending.
That's right.
Two things right there.
I like that. So y'all remember that now. Remember that. And I love y'all people showing love. D'Amico.
You said your
she gonna put my government. Whoa. See, now I got the full one.
Man.
Slick said the way he raps, the stories in his songs, and we can't forget that voice.
Correct.
Right.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, you probably don't see it because it's you. But the way that it come out to other people, I promise you, it's definitely a pleasure. Like, it's comforting. Like I can literally ride out to your music. I can ride out to it, and like seriously, on a road trip type thing. And you can't do that with everybody's music.
Most definitely
I
can't.
appreciate it.
So it just gets like that. So what's your? And I see you got the braids gear on.
Oh man, hold on, man.
Hey, let me tell you something. Yes, baby, do you hear me? I love it.
Right.
So for as far as football, who is your football team? I know who your baseball team is. Who is your football team?
The Falcons. Now I rock with the Braves a little bit, but my baseball team, the Sox.
Okay.
I do rock with the Braves because that home team.
Right.
The Falcons probably the only team that I adopted from Atlanta.
Okay.
I'm a Bulls fan.
Oh, for sure. I'm gonna have to keep that in mind.
For sure.
Okay, so I like that. So what is it like in the day in the life of My Name Show? Like, what is it that you like? How has it been you?
It's a whole lot more boring than y'all probably think.
That's how my life is. Don't be trying to take my life.
No,
What would be crunk? And it's like, no.
Right.
I feel like from being an athlete in my earlier years, you get into it like a routine. So I do a lot of the same stuff on a daily basis. It's work, home, maybe to my girlfriend house. Couple phone calls here or there. I play the game a little bit. And then when I get some free time, I work on whatever, music or whatever else interested me. But
is there anything that you do in particular before you go in the studio? Like, do you have a ritual that you do before you go in there and record or anything like that?
I make sure all my stuff is already written out and I done went over it a billion times because I don't want to be in the studio and having to go take after take, run me back. I don't like that.
You want to be able to go in there?
Yeah, I want to be able to go in there. So I got voice recordings of me practicing until I get That's how I started running like that too. Like I could be anywhere. I could be at work doing my job. And a couple bars will fly in my head, and I go ahead and
right.
And then later on, I go back and.
Now I think that's the kind of art. If I ever was an artist, that's the kind of artist I'd be because for one, my brain don't shut off, right? So when I think about something, I be ready to like. If I'm driving, I'm recording it.
Oh yeah.
Off top, like.
Oh yeah.
I think that's the kind of artist I would be. The one that have to go back and check the recordings and do it because I just got a feeling that's how it will work for me because I can't remember nothing either. Do you have a problem with your memory yet?
I've always had a problem with my memory. That ain't even an age thing. I done always like.
I think it just kind of come with the territory.
They say you should sleep with a notebook by your bed because a lot of times your ideas come in your dreams. And you be like, oh man, I've had many ideas in my dreams. I didn't have a notebook by me, and it'd be great ideas, and you say to yourself, I'm gonna remember.
Right, and don't
grab that phone and hit that voice recorder.
Now I know. I gotta do that now.
Right then.
My phone be right there.
Yeah, grab that phone, hit that voice recorder.
Yeah, now see, that's kind of like that's where I am with it now. Like at one time, that's why I say if I was an artist, I know that's the kind of artist I would be because when I think about certain things, it's kind of like I know it ain't gonna come back no more. Like I know this, so when you know this, you have to be the one to. Right.
Slick say is are you still working with the guy from Chicago?
What you talking about?
I don't know. That's what Slick say. Slick, which he said, which
well,
one?
you know, Slick be all in y'all business because she be.
But she did say people love him because he is a genuine good dude.
You talking about my aunt on the other radio station?
Which one?
It's 103.7 the beat.
Oh, okay.
Oh, they from Chicago?
Yeah, they from Illinois too. He got his
Oh,
own
okay.
station.
Oh, okay.
Similar to y'all.
So so she probably seen
Yeah,
all
yeah,
that.
yeah.
He got
She
an
went
app. Y'all download that.
Okay,
what's up.
okay. Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
Always push that. Push
Hey,
that.
man,
We ain't no
hey,
crabs
man.
over here, Mr.
No,
Radio.
no,
I know
no.
hey man,
Boy
listen.
like that.
Y'all do y'all thing and he do his,
Right.
and it ain't the same.
Uh-huh.
So it ain't competition.
Yeah,
man.
right.
And it's so crazy because a lot of people they really be thinking that I'm tripping. Like I honestly don't even look at other stations and stuff like that as competition for us.
It
Like I
shouldn't
think
be.
that at some point we could like find something to do where we could collab together, right?
Mhm.
So like, but that's not the mindset of a lot of
Everybody
people.
else. You're right.
No,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? Like they immediately think that it's it's like, no, it's not competition, baby. We in this thing together.
Right,
Because
right.
the common goal, honestly, is for artists to get out, artists to
Mm-hmm.
get their music played, things of that nature. And that's why we don't charge artists to play their music.
Mm-hmm.
Because we know what we started for.
Appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Like,
right.
we
And I
know
appreciate it.
that's one of the reasons why we started, because it's like, man, we come across so many good artists. We want somebody else to hear them.
Appreciate it.
Like, don't do that.
Yeah,
So yeah, so we definitely encourage you to promote whatever it is you got going on. And I have had people to come in to us and they're like, but do you know any other station that I could go to? And I'm like, just being honest with you, I don't know. But if you get on them hashtags and put in radio station, internet radio, anything of that nature, you'll find so many people doing not necessarily what we do, but something similar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they ain't looking then because
It's
you
all
looking
over
for
it.
them and they looking for you.
Right.
Exactly.
It shouldn't
no
be that
sense.
hard to find each other.
Let me ask you a question. You said that the motivation for doing music was kind of waning a little bit. What do you think you need to do, or are you gonna try to like go away from it? And like I told you earlier, you just gotta go step away from it and come back. Do you think it's waning because you just don't feel it no more? Or you think it's waning because there's just so many independent artists out there? Like it's just like Slick said. Do you think the era of independent artists is over, or is it just so many? It's just a field of nothingness, and you trying to wade through that, like the crabs in the barrel type deal.
No, I mean, I ain't even looking at it like that, man. Like we were just talking about the competition thing, man. I'm the best there is
Right.
at
right.
what I do,
Right.
cause I do me. Ain't nobody gonna outdo me
Mhm.
doing
Right.
me.
Right. Okay.
So, I don't know. It's just more prevalent right now. I always will make a certain amount of music, and then I feel like the stuff I be talking about and the kind of music I be making be coming from life. So if ain't nothing, I didn't have writer's block. If ain't nothing coming out, I be like, oh, okay, I just need to live a little more. And then
Now I can see that.
and then life be life, and man,
Right,
I got responsibilities that that's gonna
Responsibilities.
always come
Come
before
first.
music.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
Music is my love,
Right.
But it ain't necessarily feeding nobody. at the
Right.
moment.
Right.
So
Right.
if it's trying to take away from something I got to do, then music gonna be set over here, and I'm gonna
Versus,
take care
yeah.
of life.
Because you don't mind me speaking on it.
No,
You
go ahead,
take
bro.
care of your sister's children, right?
She do too, but they minds.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
They minds.
Yeah. Because you don't have kids of your own, do you?
I don't.
Yeah. You
I
just
got in the miscount. A bunch of nieces and nephews, and I got some great nieces and nephews now.
Oh, cool.
Wow.
Yeah,
Look,
that's crazy.
Yeah.
I love that though. My brother don't have any biological kids, but my children are. That's how it is with him. Like he want to make sure everybody's straight. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it ain't about finances or nothing like that. It's more financially it could be included, but as far as emotionally balanced, spiritually balanced, like what uncles pour into the nieces and nephews is on a whole different radar than what they get from mommy and daddy. And I always make him understand that because a lot of times y'all discount what y'all do, and I don't think it's on purpose. But y'all discount it in a way because they're not like technically yours, but no. When uncles pour into nieces and nephews, especially active uncles who want to see them be great,
It's very important.
It's on a whole different level, straight up.
Oh yeah.
So just know, let me tell you something. You giving them exactly what they need, and that emotional intelligence, that spiritual intelligence, that physical, somebody that you can actually pick up and call and be like, look, this what's going on, and you actually give advice from a place of love, even if it ain't what they want to hear.
Right.
It's still needed.
It is.
That's who helped raise me. My uncle helped raise me.
Okay.
You know, like I said, I didn't know my father, but I had 5 uncles.
Oh, same.
And they all was different. You get what I'm saying? So I got different experience from all of them.
Same here.
You know what I'm saying? So uncles and aunties, my aunts, they wasn't shabby now.
Oh no.
My aunts jumped in there too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Did their damn thing. So that in itself, is a very important in the child's development.
Man, I tell anybody, like, we always refer to ourselves as the cousins, like me and all my cousins or whatever. And even with us and what we give to each other's children is totally different from what they get from mommy and daddy. And it's so crazy because it just happens like that. And I always say protect these children even if they ain't yours. And I live by that. And when you say when I say protect these children, it's on all aspects, not just on one aspect. It's on all. So like I'm just one of them kind of people. My children are grown now. I'm starting to have grandkids. Of course, old Sonny boy.
You say, "What's up, Donald?"
Hey, Bim, you Chris.
He said, uncles and aunts are crazy important.
Oh yeah. And as a matter of fact, look at him. He was at his niece went to the prom the other day.
Yeah, I saw
he's standing there with the camera. I'm like, what bag on? My mama trying to get a little film, but he right now, like that's what I'm saying. Like that build children confidence. And the one thing now, especially with social media around, that's what them children need. They need real life confidence. Cause social media tearing them down.
Yeah, most definitely.
And like it's a healthy and an unhealthy part of it, and I know that come with time and this and the third. But social media has a way of taking away from these children because they so focused on pleasing the people on the internet, and it's like, nah, let me give you some real life stuff.
How do you combat that with your nieces and nephews?
Tell them what's real, brother. Like,
me.
hey, man, them folks don't love you.
Right.
They ain't feeding you.
Come on now.
They ain't doing nothing for you, man. That's white noise in the background.
Right.
That's just background noise.
Stay
man.
focused, baby.
And don't be worried about what you do and don't got, and they showing you, because folks ain't gonna show you they real life, man. They putting a persona
Why
out
would
there.
they though? Like,
right.
And
it
that's
would make
cool
sense
for them to show you, but a lot of that is just smoke and mirrors, man. Don't be worried about all that extra this and that and what you don't have and trying to live like that, because they only living like that for a moment on that camera.
Exactly. And not even to mention, like I always told my children, like my children could not come to me and say, Mama, can I get them joints like such and such? What? Now you better come to me and ask me for what you want. Don't tell me like nobody, because you don't know what them folk did to get them joints.
Hey, man.
You don't know what them, like, no. Don't ask me about nothing like nobody. Because I don't play like that. Like, what are you talking about? Because I ain't even seen the body you talking about. First of all.
Somebody.
Let's start there. I don't even know who you're talking about. So, no, you ask me for something, you ask me for something for you. Because that's something that you like. And don't be trying to like it because somebody else got it. Like, no. So, yeah, you doing the right thing. Letting them know that, baby, you don't know how them folk got that.
So when you make your music, what is your main goal and purpose for making the music? What is your end goal for? Because you don't perform your music anywhere. You got like 17 albums, and we ain't talking about 17 EPs. We talking about 17 full 13 and 14 track albums. So I'm trying to figure out what's the end goal. Like Slick said, why you don't perform your dope ass music nowhere? What is going on?
Like,
What happens?
A lot of it is, I don't know. Some of it is just stuff that I'm gonna say because I don't say it to people.
Mm. So you use your music as therapy?
Sometimes. Some
Okay.
of it is, absolutely. It's been a few things that I done said on songs, and then I'll be like, damn, I might not should have said that because somebody gonna say,
Yeah,
you
they
know
gonna
what I mean?
what you
Like,
mean?
what you talk about me?
Yeah.
Maybe.
And
Did you
then,
do something to me?
yeah, like, man, I had this song called Closed Program. And it was a relationship based song. So it had a lot of little, I wasn't shooting no shots at nobody in
Right.
particular. It was like a melting pot of just all the other relationships that I have been in. So I'm cool with a couple exes.
Right.
They like, you talking about me? No, not specifically.
Right.
But hit dogs.
Right.
I wasn't specific. It wasn't specifically aimed at nobody. But if those shoes fit,
you gotta
put
wear
them
'em.
on.
Right.
Rock out.
What does cool with a couple of exes mean?
Yeah.
It just we didn't end in a bad space, so, and it wasn't no ugly on the way
So
out.
y'all mutually agreed to break up?
Some of them, but some of them no. It's still, if it wasn't for I caught you cheating or doing something wrong, if you want to break up with me, I understand. I ain't, you feel me?
Right.
If I broke up with you, I hope you would understand that.
Right.
I ain't cool with none of my exes. So I asked y'all that because we had this discussion all the time. And I'm just like, I burned the hell out of those bridges.
Oh
Like,
no.
what?
I blow the bridges up.
But
Right.
but what brought y'all to an end? Because it's a couple on that I can see you in the street and I'm gonna act like I don't.
Okay.
You feel me? It ain't,
Right,
it ain't
right.
all of them. It's some of them that was just genuinely good people. And I feel like I ain't do nothing crazy to you. You ain't do nothing crazy to me. We still all right. Nah, don't call me every day. And have my old lady looking at me like, who is this? But I'm gonna swing by on your birthday on your page or on your phone. Happy birthday, or you didn't have some kind of significant goal in your that you didn't accomplish. I'm gonna congratulate you. But
see, that's what I'm saying. Like, you don't even supposed to know they don't had all that.
Slick say I'm cool with a few of my exes too.
man,
Good. I
Just not with it.
I don't sway nobody, but I'm just like, cool.
I'm gonna put it like this. I don't put you out my life. You put you out my life.
Okay.
So if you did something crazy, you did that, and you out. If you just decide I don't want to deal with you no more, cool, yeah. If everything cool and we all right, and you swing back around and say, hey, how you doing?
No.
Nah,
Let me tell you something. I don't be trusting no exes, man. Let me tell you. I just don't. I'm sorry. It's been like two people. Like, one dude went to prison. So we kind of know what happened there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still out here getting life kicking my ass. You in there with your feet. I don't know what you in there doing for real, but the way I'm looking at it, we both eat noodles. And it's just a lot going on. Like, so you knew I had children before you got the hell on or whatever.
Right.
So, like, I can't stop being them children mama to be sitting down writing no letters. Like, I'm gonna do what I can. Especially if you've been good to me.
Right.
But call me when you come home, because the time gonna go by real fast, and I know that. So yeah, that ex. Man.
So there go at least one.
Yeah.
He said none. There go at least one.
Right.
But see how I'm talking about? It wasn't your fault. It wasn't his fault. He had some circumstances.
It was definitely his fault.
I'm talking about that y'all wasn't together.
It was his fault.
Okay. All right. Okay.
He let the judge break us up.
Okay, all right.
In my mind. In my mind.
Right.
He let the
It's
judge
his
break us
fault.
up.
Okay,
Why would he do
He
that?
got tricked off these streets.
that ain't even
Right.
what y'all say allegedly.
Everybody know we made that allegedly popular.
Yo,
But no, man, I always like to get men perspectives when it comes to certain stuff because let me just say this: most of the men that I've dealt with, they've always had exes. Like they can always. Now I ain't saying that the exes take them back on them like that,
oh, okay.
but they can always typically speak to them and wish them well and stuff like that. And that's a hell no. Let me catch it wishing the motherfucker well.
Oh, hey,
Yeah,
man,
why is the way? Allah.
no.
Be water.
Let me make sure let me make sure we clear. I don't want that. I'm good. I ain't even window shopping.
Damn, I ain't heard her say that. Let me get with the motherfucker well.
Be water. Then I put exclamation point.
Dirty.
What? Be water, baby. So what you talking about?
Sheesh. It's rough over there.
Stick over here. You might want to just be my friend. Just be my friend. You stick over here.
I see.
I done the quick, thick and straight. That's it. Okay, if you coming any kind of other way, baby, you gonna be mad.
Damn.
But no, wait. I be wanting to hear men perspective. I feel like, man, I'm being too harsh, but no. Nah.
Yeah, I don't do that. I don't do that. Friends with exes stuff.
Hey,
either. So
man.
I'm with you on that.
That-
But I ain't had many exes either. So, I got 18. I was married for 25 years. So
Tell me this. Tell me this, my name show.
Gotcha.
So, you know how men will be like, women ran through because they don't have these many sexual partners. I just say 10 sexual partners. I don't know if that's a large number or not. But they'll be like, yeah, they ran through, this is how I hear men talk. And then it's like, but if a woman have 2 sexual partners but they've been in 2 relationships. They've been to Pound Town all this time with these 2 relationships. What is the difference with, like, I'm not understanding what difference do it make whether a woman was in a relationship getting pounded out or if she's had multiple people and getting pounded out and they got the same pounding numbers. Like, am I missing something? Y'all can help me out here.
because it's different people who's familiar with your insides than one person being familiar with your insides.
But I don't get that.
It matters to us.
Do it really matter?
Yes.
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 To a certain extent, especially if that number is crazy, then
What's
like,
considered a high number? First, because I be all wrong. Because I thought that men sleep with at least 20 women a year, and a man cussed me out for that. Now he be like,
no,
y'all
man,
know-
like
Nah, what I tell you all the time on these podcasts, coochie sell better than penis all the time.
and I get that. But I'm saying,
100%.
I thought y'all just be slanging it. I don't know.
No, it ain't that easy for us. It ain't that easy for us.
So what's the good
Y'all-
number per year for a man?
Mm,
I know it depends on the man.
right.
Single?
But yeah, a single man.
I don't know. I can't speak on nobody else. A number for me is
A single man.
3-ish.
Okay, per year.
That's
if I'm not in. See, if you
like
can say single, but I'm with
but
somebody,
yeah,
we've been together that whole year. It's gonna be one.
yeah,
that one person.
It's definitely one right now.
Right. But if I'm just,
it's one.
if I'm,
One.
But no,
let me
I'm saying,
clarify. They asked
right.
general questions.
The reason why I asked is because, like I said, I thought 20 women per year.
No.
That's excessive.
Hey man, that got to be some kind of young cat that just all over the place.
Yeah.
Might
yeah.
be, but for a mature
then-
man, that's not it.
No.
Even then, that's a high number, bro. You taking a lot of
Chance.
risk.
Because if you got that one, you got to count at least 20 she done been with. And you got 20 times 20.
Boy, you playing Russian roulette, Jay.
I mean, because you'll never really know how
You
many
never really know
people
how
your
many-
mate been
Yeah,
with.
Right.
I don't
wanna
understand
know.
that
I'm
number.
not-
I don't want to know.
I'm not asking that kind
Please
of question
never ask
anyway.
that.
No, I don't want-
Because if they tell you the truth, then y'all gonna go and cry in the damn car.
No, it ain't even that. You supposed to. This a whole new experience, and we going from now.
Mm-hmm.
You can't hold people accountable for every little thing they did before they got to you. Like,
Mm.
that's
So you wouldn't want to know. So my
I
thing is
don't
where I don't like a lot of men being with the woman I've been with is because I don't want to be walking to the store and stuff and be like,
That's the other side.
you know what I'm saying? I don't want to bump into
Yeah, don't be introducing
Yeah, right,
me to
right.
this cat and we shake
Right.
hands and you
Oh,
ain't
no.
said nothing.
And
And then he be like, hey,
yeah.
did she do that thing?
Right.
She did it to you?
Me first.
Y'all crazy. So y'all be doing the same thing to all y'all?
Yes. Let me tell you something. When we find out our woman cheating, the first thing we do is think about all the nasty shit she done did to us and how she done did it to him. She might not did nothing to him.
Hey,
We
man.
don't care. We know it's happening.
So you think the same move your girl put on you, did she put it on the man before you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or before me, the one during me, and the one
Yeah,
after
I
me.
ain't gonna say she do it every time, but cause
She might got
you know,
better with me because
she-
she done practiced on him.
Man, I deal with every man that I meet different.
Mm.
Just being honest with you.
Okay.
Now that's just me.
What the young people say, Cap. You put that left leg up, you gonna put that right leg up too. And
No,
we physical niggas.
no, and I agree.
Say that my dude dance
Right.
move. I just don't know what.
I'm telling you, I ain't doing the same thing
If you put
with.
that one leg behind your head, you gonna put that other one behind your head. We know this.
Because me personally, I wouldn't want no man doing the same thing to me that he did to old girl. So I'm one of those kind of people where I'm probably gonna try to bring something else up at you.
Gotcha.
You feel what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna. I ain't finna assume you like that move because the last dude like that move. Like no, let's.
But
let's
you won't
get
know until you
creative.
try it one time.
Cause that's gonna bring back memories. I don't want no memory of my old
Hey,
nigga,
man,
my new
it's
nigga. Like,
strict
no.
over there, man.
I'm telling you. Like,
I hit for a pimp, baby.
Man, you mess up this straight belt to ass. Yeah, out of there.
Right, yeah.
I don't want to do nothing that remind me of who I used to deal with. So even in the bed, I'm not doing that.
God.
I'm gonna
They
get
say-
creative.
What makes wore out pussy?
That's what I'm
Dudes
saying.
hook up with girls every weekend, so she a hoe cause he's a whore. And that's one. How would you know? Like, how would you know?
You don't know,
Yeah.
man. You can't. Let me tell you something. My uncle taught me as a young girl. Like he was like, man, men can't measure like they can't measure what they miss. Like it ain't no way for a man to truly know. They'll think that they know, but just on the up and up, ain't no way for them to really know. He was like, just don't kind of don't give a nigga a man
A reason to
sorry,
think that.
a reason to think that will go.
We ain't gonna know. Y'all gotta think, man.
Yeah.
A baby can come out of there.
Exactly.
And it'll go back.
Right.
You think?
15 niggas done got it. You don't know it. No.
That's what I'm saying. So that's why
Yeah, you right.
the
Yo,
reason why I came up is because I'm gonna tell you what. So on Facebook, they be tearing me up. I ain't had no internet since yesterday because somebody decided to come past my house and take the whole cord on down with them. So yeah, so it's been kind of crazy, and our house don't really have good reception anyway. But however, they were tearing me up, y'all, on the internet. I ain't even know it.
Oh, they was
So my
dragging.
cousin called me because I made a comment on somebody's post, and I was just like, it seemed like you worried about the wrong thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna put up an inbox chronicle because as y'all know, people send them moles into me all the time. But he was saying that. So he has a wife. He was saying that that he wasn't worried about what happened before him, but also in the same sentence saying, I just don't want to look crazy. Nobody wants to look crazy. But if you already have gone that far as to marry her,
It's over with.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
What you worried about?
So I'm like, you worried about how many people that she was with, but she was with somebody for 10 years that was knocking it out the park. Like, I'm trying to understand. If she ran through because of him too, right?
Mm-mm.
And he like, man, I don't think women get it. So that's why I asked y'all.
Because let me tell you, it's like your house. When when you have a bunch of visitors to your house, each visitor is treated differently. But when you got the same visitor to your house, you already know what that visitor's gonna do. You already know how you're gonna treat your house. You already know how you're gonna wash the dishes or put them away. But when you got multiple visitors to your house, dropping shit here, dropping coats off here, putting dirty clothes in the sink where they ain't supposed to be, all that type of shit, it's a different experience. Track mud in the house. Then take his shoes off. It been raining. He didn't play in the mud.
He done peed on the toilet stool.
Okay.
All that. He making sandwiches and throwing them in the garbage because he don't like how it tastes, leaving bread out, getting hard and crushed. The visitors are different to your house. They're different visitors. You know which visitors go ruin your house because you're going to be like, you know what? I don't want him over here. I don't want him over here because when last time they came here, they ate all that. They ate all my bread. They ate all my lunch meat. Everything.
Right.
They cook pork chops for no reason. All that kind of stuff. So it's not necessarily the amount of times the visitors come over. It's how many times different visitors come over and how they treat the house when they arrive.
I got you.
That's the problem.
That analogy. That one right there. That's the one.
Okay.
Well said.
That's right.
Let me give myself a clap.
Yeah. Because I like that. And I'm gonna get that little snippet of the video when we get done.
Okay.
So I can send it to him.
Okay.
Because I was confused, baby. I'm like, so what we talking about?
Well spoken,
So, yeah.
brother.
Thank you.
I got that. I get that.
Okay.
So y'all look.
Don't do that.
Real
Don't
Throw it out.
like
Throw
that.
it out. Look at my name.
Yes.
When you get a real gentleman in the house,
That's right.
feel me, and
Yes.
you get a real gentleman in the house
I
who
love
fuck
this.
with you.
I truly do. I love. See, I'm a giver too, right?
Mm.
And I enjoy, for whatever reason, I love to give because to see people's reaction,
Mhm.
things like that. And I ain't even realized that's how my mama was too.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and when you're a cheerful giver, it makes a difference.
Mhm.
But I just had to show y'all that real quick because, baby, I'm finna hop on and order me some stuff. Sonny boy, you're not getting anything.
Sonny-
It's mine.
Sure.
Yeah, right.
I had to throw that in there.
Sonny boy going, sure, grandma, sure.
Exactly. Now that count for real.
Big count.
Man, let me tell y'all something. When it comes to these babies, man, I don't know what's going on, but when I say they so smart,
Man, look.
they are extremely smart. What is going on?
They different, man.
The man he like a good FaceTime.
Oh,
If I'm on the phone and it ain't a FaceTime,
he wants
hollering in the
FaceTime.
phone. He don't want that. But if it's a FaceTime, he like this.
Oh, yeah, they different.
Like, what in the world?
Underground music maker said Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you.
They know you personally because they called you government.
That's Albert. Look, I don't call here too. I'm one of them kind of people where, if I know you personally, a lot of times that's what I'm using, your government.
Mm.
Like I could be honest with you. You might see me in public and I'm gonna probably call you your government name. You're gonna be like, Donna,
Right.
Hello, and I'm like, man, that's
how it goes.
Yeah, it is what it is. Like that's how I show love.
Mm.
Hold on.
But yeah.
My baby done checked in.
Uh-oh.
I love you too.
That's right. Put your man.
That's right. And call in.
That's
678-740-9894.
And so just before we move any further, just want to let y'all know every night of the week we got something for you all to support. We have every day. Sundays is our long day actually because we typically have about 3 or 4 shows depending on the week.
Mm-hmm.
Is Shani
Not
today? Okay.
It's Mama's Day.
Oh, I know. So yeah, so she won't be in today, but BMU Chris
will
be in with the real podcast later on today.
Mm-hmm.
Real Atlanta podcast.
Mm-hmm.
We had Talk That Shit TV earlier
Mm-hmm.
before we came in. And I saw them. I thought I was gonna be able to make it here before they actually dipped out, but however I didn't. But yeah, they had a pretty good show. Then on Mondays we have Dosed Up.
Mm-hmm.
So we have what they Love Doctor and
Love Doctor, and Doctor.
Love. Yeah, it's some kind of, but they
the medic god.
So they doing their thing on Mondays at 8. Tuesdays, I think we're open for now.
Yeah. We're gonna be open for a little bit because I like having that little day off.
I know, right?
I'm
like
so
that
far
for
behind on our stuff that I really gotta get it together. But anyway,
get it together, lad. No, I'm just kidding. On Wednesdays we have Misfits of Comedy.
Mm-hmm.
So that's our comedy show where they come in and they have so many different guests. Man, if you are a comedian or there's something that you're interested in, get at CJ Trowers because he's doing his thing, and I'm enjoying it. On Thursdays, we have Changing Lives or Mr. Short Dollar, and it's hosted by Deontay Burden. So y'all make sure y'all tap in, and congratulations to you, Deontay, for your son graduating college.
That's right. He got 2 of them graduating.
Both of them?
Yeah, one high school and I think one from college. Yeah, both of them graduated.
I saw one from college. Okay, that's what's up. Congratulations, man. Big things happening. Very proud dad moment, I'm sure. And then on Fridays, we have You How Your Podcast. Don't ask us why it's a podcast. Just check in on Fridays and you will see. Okay?
We went off the deep end this weekend. We had a good time this Friday.
I know. I saw y'all. I was like, look at Wiz.
Yeah.
And then on Saturdays, me and DJ Lab, we do our own thing. So if you want to hire DJ Lab to do the DJing for your event, see if he's open. He may let you book him. Now, if you want me to pour the drinks, get at me. Man, let me tell y'all something. This Taro season, they done work the hell out of me, and I ain't mad. I appreciate y'all. That's a good problem to have. But, baby, they have been partying. Do you hear me? And it's so funny because last weekend, I had a 70th birthday party, a 50th birthday party. Then it was a 35th birthday party. So these milestones, and people are beginning to realize how important it is to celebrate.
Yeah.
Because ain't nothing promised, man. Let me tell y'all. I'm going to give y'all a prime example. So last year, my mama always have had God kids. She always have had God children. This just was her. Now, last year, for whatever reason, I was very intentional about spending Mother's Day with my mother's friend, Maggie, right? So Maggie has 2 daughters, Catherine and Kim. We all over there last year for Mother's Day. We having a ball, right? So I'm thinking, let me tell y'all how God work. I'm thinking I'm there for Maggie. That's my mama friend. And girl, we got to party. How about this Mother's Day? Kim and Catherine have passed.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man.
So all in all, I wasn't there for Maggie. I was there to spend time with my god
sisters, right?
And it just was so crazy. But it was so. It was just so intentional last year. I'm like, I counseled everything, and I'm like, girl, I'll be there. We'll be there. I called Maggie. I'm like, girl, what we drinking? You know,
right.
And she, and so when I showed up, I'm telling y'all, we had such a good time. And it was a whole little vibe. We sitting in the backyard, just on cruise control, right? Only for this year.
Wow.
Who I thought I was there for.
Wasn't even the person.
Wasn't even there.
Right.
Wasn't even, it was for my god sisters.
Oh,
and
wow.
we actually grew up together. You know what I'm saying? These are the ladies that do, like, we grew up together because our parents, when your parents work at a place like Grady, a lot of times the kids do become friends and do become family because you spend so much time together.
Right.
But yeah, man, R.I.P. Kim passed in December, and Catherine passed a couple of days ago. So R.I.P. to you guys, and Maggie, I'll be to see you soon, girl. It's just been a lot going on.
Most definitely. What's
She said, "What's the call-in number?"
678
740
9894.
That's right. Call in.
But yeah, man, we so you just have to take time and be intentional, man. We don't know how much time God gave us, so don't let nobody play with yours here.
Yeah. Let me ask you, Show. Speaking of that, on that part of, do you sit back and go, man? Cause see, I have an issue with my age, and I say, man, I'm too old to be doing this shit. Like DJing, like I'll be like, I ain't finna do it no more. I'm tired. Do you say yourself like that when you do your rapping and stuff? Like you say, man, I can't do this no more. I'm too old for this.
Oh,
It's a young man's game.
No, it's certain parts of it that I just like, I ain't doing that. But the actual making music, ain't nobody finna put no age limit on me.
Because that's been the topic of the conversation.
Hey man,
When it comes to rappers, why they, why do we always push our older rappers out? And when
I think it's a culture thing.
You're right. Like the rock people don't do it. Rolling Stones still, the Beatles still touring. Rolling Stones, they in their 80s and stuff. So, but we want to take the rappers and throw them to the side.
I feel like because we that infant point, we 50 years old, but in terms of all the other genres, that's not a long time. And then even with rock, they start sub-genring. They got 20 different kinds of rock.
Right.
We throw all ours in the same category. We just started subcategorizing. And I feel like they should put a category for a more seasoned. And I feel like Nas should not be competing on a chart level with a Lil Durk.
Okay.
They ain't got nothing in common, but it's hip hop.
I absolutely agree.
That makes sense.
It makes a lot of sense. And the thing about it is how it works for most times to me with artists is everybody have their own audience. See, the way that things are set up now, can't be no age cap on it, because guess what? It's certain shit I ain't listening to.
Right.
I know, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's certain little, just being honest with you, a lot of the music that Wayne's making, I ain't listening to that. And I don't, like, that's not my audience.
Right.
So if I know that, then you're right. I'm going to listen to who I feel like that's relatable to me. They not relatable to me.
Most definitely.
So, like, that's why I always tell people, please don't put an age cap on nothing.
Oh, no, we're not going to do that.
Absolutely nothing.
And I ain't even finna down like a lot of young artists. I like a lot of the new stuff. And I'm gonna love on my old stuff.
Right.
You feel me? I love Wu-Tang. I love Nas.
Right.
But I like Key Glock. We gonna get some Glock in there.
Right.
So
most definitely.
I guess it's more of my mood. I got a playlist. It probably got like 700 songs on there, and ain't no telling what gonna come on. It might go from
that's me.
It might go from Kodak to James Brown to anything, man. Like, so.
My thing is, I just know, I know for me, it depends on my mood a lot of times. But just on average, just being honest with you, like Song Cry by Jay-Z, I don't see my children being able to relate to that for real. But that's something I enjoy. And then even with some of the young artists, like I can listen to them, but that ain't that. I can be honest with you.
Not relating to that too much.
Certain stuff be timeless though. You'll see a younger group catch on to something that popped off in the 90s. They be like, "Oh man, this was." You'll see it
reinvent it. Let me tell you something. I encourage these young artists to really reach back and see, because a lot of people is before their time in our age group. So I think a lot of them reinvent a lot of the things that, you know what I'm saying, that a lot of these artists have already put out there. I feel like that's something too that's saving a lot of them. Because for one, it hits home for a lot of people our age because it brings back memories. Right. But for their age group, they kind of reinvent the dance moves, the music. All of that stuff to me really keeps you in the loop. Because if your mama can relate to it and you can relate to it, then what? It's no like certain songs come on, and even if the artist is a new artist and the mama like, or the daddy like, whoa, wait a minute, I thought that was such and such.
Yo, they didn't sample the song.
Come on now. It makes a difference. So that's why when I say, like, because I'm not discounting none of the music that a lot of these young artists have, because guess what? A lot of them are truly talented. It's just what I can relate to.
Right.
If they get in there and bring some of that old New Edition back, that any heartbreak type shit, I promise you they gonna make it.
Right.
I promise you that's just how it's working right now with music.
Mm-hmm.
People want it to be relatable.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like that shit, this is what it is. But I'm super excited to see a lot. Like the one who's saying, what's that song? The what is that? Because I honestly didn't even know she was a little black girl. The Unicorn song. It's a song. It's popular on TikTok right now. But yeah, but to see her and like the song is popular. I've been seeing everybody using the song, but I don't know why. I thought it was a young Caucasian long. I don't know. But I messed around and seen her doing an interview the other day, and I'm like, whoa. When more people see that that's who this is,
right?
It's gonna show up blow up because she was so sweet. And when they said the song, I was like, wait a minute. And that's what she kept saying. She was like, yeah, that they don't know it's me.
Hey man, it's a lot of genre mixing right now.
Yes.
Man, what's my man name? Big X the Plug. He got a song with this country dude, and I didn't know it was a I'm like, okay, I like this. This white country dude, I can't even remember his name.
Right.
But then he started rapping. I was like, okay, hold on. Right. That song, he got one right there, man. I like that song. But I liked it
they
just
crossing it up
with the country. Like I said, I'll listen to anything if it got a good feel to it. I'm gonna listen to anything.
Yeah, a lot of they are mixing a lot of genres. Like I did a remix of Madonna's song, and I remixed it with
Madonna.
Yeah, I remixed it with Madonna. Yeah, I like Madonna.
That's what's
I remixed it with
I like Madonna too.
I remixed it with Snoop Dogg's new song, and it was popping. But I can't release it because I don't have permission. But I did put a little snippet of it up. But yeah, you just try it out and see.
Yeah,
I did John Cougar Mellencamp and mixed it with New Freezer. Just
Okay. I mean that's what it's about. Like now we seeing everybody who coming to the trail rides and all this kind of stuff, right? So I'm in Waffle House the other day. Don't y'all ask me about Waffle House because that's my favorite restaurant.
I like Waffle House because I can see them cook my food.
Exactly.
You don't like Waffle House?
So,
no, I love Waffle House.
A lot of people be like, what? And yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Hey man, let me get a patty melt.
Come on, like
Let me
for
get,
real.
I need my hash brown smothered and covered.
Stop playing with me. Bring it.
Right.
So, but I'm at Waffle House, and the dude that's there, he's from Atlanta, and it's another dude that's there. He was from somewhere else. And the dude, the cook was just saying, he was like, man, he said, I like the idea of people wanting to join in the trail rides. He said, but I just don't want them to make it ghetto. He was like, because, just being honest with you, like for us, for me, I've been on that cowgirl kick. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just something I've always been on. And he was like, man, I've been seeing people fighting at the trail rides. He was like, that's typically not how it goes. It's usually like a real ball of fun time or whatever. The dude that was in there, guess what he said? Man, that's what made me want to come to the South.
The trail ride.
The trail rides. He said a lot of times, we don't really understand when you're from places up north, like we ain't used to no horses and people like women really getting out there dancing, doing these dance moves and stuff. He said, but that's what brought him here. I was like, what?
Wow.
I was like, okay. He was like, yeah, he said, so he was like, but he don't like the big, so I was going to the trail ride that they had, it was going to be off Camp Creek, but now they done took it to Motor Speedway. I'm like, man, give me my money back, because I want it to be the kind of trail rides that I'm used to. Getting on them four-wheelers and really getting out there, getting muddy.
Never did no trail ride.
Really?
Nah. I mean, I'm not that I won't, but I just did that. This is the first I'm hearing. Show the number up there, right there. You see, you can see it better that way.
I didn't put it in.
Okay, that's cool. I see you squinting at the screen trying to type it in. But it's up there, though.
I just went on live on my other phone. There you go, right. That's what that little
Okay,
noise
that
was. I was
was
like, oh man, my bad. I ain't thinking. I thought I had volume down.
No worries.
But yeah, man. So these trail rides, y'all really taking off, but don't be making me shame. Don't be making me shame. Y'all go to these trail rides and enjoy yourselves and meet your country man, baby,
And then go home.
and go on about your business.
Right. Slick said,
Don't be embarrassing us.
Did you do a new project? Did you just do a new project?
It been out for what? About a month or
Month,
two.
two?
Yeah.
Why don't you perform?
Okay.
I just want to know.
I do and I don't.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not finna do open mics no more. Like,
did you used to do them?
Absolutely.
Really?
Absolutely.
Okay.
When me and Chad first got together and started doing music.
When was that?
2000, early 2000s.
Mm-hmm.
I won't put a number on it.
Right.
We went to every spot that was open in Atlanta. Then Chad kind of took a break, and I was in I won't even call it a group. We was a collection of artists called the Known Fam.
Mm-hmm.
And we went, when I say we hit every spot in the city, we hit every spot in the city. Any open mic, you want us to come through there, we gonna be through there. We be in there 60 deep. Everybody got a star on their shirt. And then after that, I think me and Chad started back doing music, and we hit a few spots, and it just, I don't know, brother, it kind of left I ain't see the point.
Okay.
In certain, I'm gonna say in certain arenas, like what's the spot over here behind the Varsity?
It's a club?
Yeah, it's like a little club and a lounge where they do, I can't think of the name of it, but I'll do something like that. I'll do something at like an intimate setting. I ain't finna do the open mic deal, like, cause I don't know, brother.
But it's so many ways to, so many different settings now.
Yo, that's why I said this.
Yeah.
In certain settings, yeah, I'll go ahead and be out there.
But not the.
But like that typical open mic thing, I'm not doing that no more. Like, I feel like it's just a money grab when people kind of, artists just want to do something, and it's like it'd be 40 different groups, and they gonna put y'all on in a certain order, and most of the people be there specifically just for their person. Once they come, I done literally watch people, soon as they get off stage, they daff a couple folks, they out the door, they gone. Cause it's just artists, they just trying to get
right.
And the promoter just trying to get his
money. Right.
So I don't know.
And
like,
we've heard a lot of indie artists say they soured on open mics. Miss Mix Live. I mean, think about it. How many they said, I just don't do open mics no more.
But because I'm gonna be honest with you, I think it's all about perspective when it comes to artists, and the reason why I say that is because the main reason I say that is because when you have a craft that you want to perfect, that's what you're using open mics for. It ain't so like now paying an astronomical amount to be there. I don't say that, but I do say putting your face in a space where you never know who's in the building. I think, to me, that's the ultimate goal, but you got to have that perspective. Now, if you're looking at it as the person that's putting it on, that they're gonna make money off of it, just being perfectly honest, most times they don't. Now, if they charge, especially if they ain't charging for $20-$25 for you to perform,
right,
they can't eat off that. It's more so putting you in the proper places for you to be seen and heard. Now, if you got your music registered the right way, you got everything where it need to be, it's a win-win for you no matter what, because you
this is true.
you feel what I'm saying? Like you getting what you're supposed to get out of it.
Right.
But it's all about perspective. And the reason why I can get in on it now is because I've been in the arena.
Mm-hmm.
And I see that that's the way that a lot of people think about it. But when you put your perspective in that, man, you ain't doing this for the promoter. You doing this to get yourself in front of people, because you just never know. Man, back in the day, you know how people were discovered? Talent shows. Talent shows. People, you were discovered by different people in the music industry from talent shows.
Mm-hmm.
They saw something they liked and was like, you know what? I think they got it.
Oh yeah, I done seen it's a lot of art, like Jock.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it worked, Monica.
B.O.B.
Yep. That's just how the Atlanta culture is kind of different when it comes to it. And a lot of people that have flew here has tried to change it and rearrange it, but your people that's been here, the way that they run their open mics is totally different. So and the main reason I can speak on this, and I'm very appreciative for the opportunity to even work with Queenship, because a lot of people thought they could pay. Well, let me give you some to move her name up. No. She should have got here earlier.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, so people that's in it for what they supposed to be in it for is different.
Mm-hmm.
If you bring and let me just say this.
Gotcha.
When it comes to artists, bring your people with you. Bring your people with you. Bring your people with you. And therefore, even if you're the last one to be in now,
you still
got your people. And you don't have enough time. Because I'm telling you, it's all about perspective, man.
Oh, yeah.
I say put yourself out there. That's if you in it for what you in it for.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know nobody rhyme or reason for why they doing music.
Right.
Yeah.
But if you want to make some money out for it and you want to get some practice, because that's what I look at open mic as. That's your practice. That's your time to get up there and show your behind.
Mm-hmm.
Because guess what? For one, you might not get a chance to do it again, and for two, you don't know who they are.
Right.
This is true.
Right.
Because I've been to plenty of open mics, but because I know at one time my brother was looking for an artist. And we just, we'll just go. I'll just go to different places and just kind of see, what's going on. They don't know him. They don't even know me. But I knew what I was in there for. So you just think about how many people that may be in there for that. Because somebody might want to invest in what you got going on. So you get up there. I don't care if you're performing for 3 people or 300 people. You get up there and do what you need to do so the people can remember you.
Mm-hmm.
And make sure you give them your name where they can follow you on social media, because I see that too.
Mm-hmm.
Man, you think about if you go perform somewhere and it's a real networking event, because I'm one of them kind of people that I'm going to keep saying it. When you come out the stage, this person, IG name is this.
Mm-hmm.
You can get 20, 30 followers just from somebody being like, oh, I'm going to follow them, see what they got going on type thing.
Right.
That leads to other people
Mm-hmm.
discovering your page. You feel like it's a domino effect. I want to see you on the stage.
At my name show. Follow me.
That right. I want to see you on the stage, sir.
I didn't say I wouldn't do it. Just I'm telling you right now, there are certain places you'll never catch me in there.
No,
And
I
then
wouldn't want to do the rah-rah.
There are certain venues I will absolutely do,
Mm.
and I'm gonna leave it at that.
Slick say I like on IG when you hit the add music button. If you search my name show, he has his music there.
Mhm.
Oh, absolutely.
Right.
That's how I found because I've been posting my story. But that's how I found it on my story.
Mm.
Through the because at first I was putting it in separate. And I'm like, why it ain't coming up? But no, when you put in my name show,
Yeah.
all of it come up.
Slick say why don't you promote yourself more?
Cause y'all know how he is. He don't want everybody in his business.
Right.
No, it ain't that, man. Me and Lad was talking about that too, man. I honestly, I don't think I would ever really want to be famous, which is
What?
crazy. Like,
I thought I was the only
He
crazy
said he
one
don't
with
want to do that.
that
He don't want that headache.
mindset. I'm
man,
like,
I don't know, bro. Like,
Cause you still want to be tangible to your people. Like,
But you still want your music too good not to. Unfortunately, when you have good music and it gets out there and it starts catching on, fame just is automatic. It's a precursor to that. That's just
I get that.
it's a
part.
necessary it's a necessary evil. Unfortunately,
I get that part.
yeah.
But I promise you, I feel like that part will probably run me out of there.
Because if you
like
promote,
under 3,000.
if
Yeah,
you
real
promoted yourself
similar to
more,
that.
if you put out the music that I've listened to, and I've listened to just about every song you have,
I appreciate you.
there's no reason why you ain't blown up yet. I think it's only because, like Slick said, you just don't promote yourself that much.
And
You might put a one
what's
post-
the name of that
I'm
song
gonna
where
work
you
on it.
talking about where you say I could be sitting in a room full of people
Oh,
and you still not know me? Like
that's When.
When?
Yeah.
I don't know why I couldn't think of that. When I say that particular song, like you gotta play it. When, man, let me tell you, that song resonates so hard. Like it's like a lot of people can relate to that song.
Appreciate it.
They can relate to that song. Like when you get a chance, Lab, I want you to put it up and I want you to play it, and y'all will see what I mean by that being one of my favorite songs. And it's another one that you got too. There's I'm gonna look on. Hold on.
It's on a new project.
On your old project. And it's I love this particular song. Good Lord. Hey, happy month, thank y'all. I'm trying to find the song. I open my message. I got
Hey,
42.
The people
Sorry.
loving on you.
But yeah, I cannot I know because we play it on our radio station. But I'm gonna find it and I'm gonna let you know exactly which song it is. But I love songs that I can relate to, and When is one of the main ones though. Like When, yeah. You got your song with that one.
Appreciate it.
Like for real. So what EP is When on?
That's that one on the last one. One Way Flight.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm finna find it because this particular song is one that I keep on rotation, but I could be honest, I'm real bad when it comes to names and all that kind of stuff.
What is it about? I might be able to help.
The one about love,
I got a few of them.
it's the no, hold on. The one when you say it's the
Is it Ready for Love?
how-
They got somebody singing on the hook. So ready for love. We not ready for love.
hold on, I'm gonna see. I like now I like Baggage too. But it's this one song. It's talking about love and it's talking about the message. It like you want it, but not what it come with. Hold on, I'm gonna tell you.
It might be Ready for Love.
It might be Ready for Love.
It got a singer on the hook.
I don't know.
With me.
You doing this is a song that is more so you.
Closed program.
You could play. We could listen to Ready for Love too, cause I like that one too. But no, this one is damn. What's the name of that song? It's you on there, and what I clearly remember is the colors. Like it's like you had like it was. Hold on, I'm finna tell you. Can we listen to the first one now, Lab?
Which one?
The When.
No, I don't have it on here.
Why you don't have When?
This is a different external hard drive. I don't have all my stuff's on the new hard drive, which I use over there.
But I want to hear. Dang, what is it? It's about love, and it's you on the hook though. I don't remember nobody else being on the hook. Let me look through my own playlist because I know it's on my playlist. But I want. It may be Ready for Love.
Ready for Love. It got Smitty on there with me.
What song you got with Smitty about love?
Ready for Love.
Okay, so it's Ready for Love then. It's Ready for what? Well, why? Yeah, let me. Do you have Ready for Love? Let me hear Ready for Love real quick.
Yeah. Yeah. Trump. Real is cut. Yeah. She wanted a label, but she baked like cable. So I kept it 100. Let her know I'm not able. She's a beautiful creature. his creatures unstable. Off balance, about to tip like a three-legged table. So stuck on herself, so stuck on the wealth, so materialistic. Her training came and she missed it. Pictures on IG explicit. Go live and show you the kitten. She thinks she ready for love. I say she gotta be kidding. Her face always be, her eyebrows on fleek. Self-proclaimed public figure, nothing about her unique. Outside a perfect 10, inside a perfect mess. I hope she found herself, she's still a queen and nothing less. So ready for love, we not ready for love. We expecting the best, but put everything else above. You gotta love yourself before you love something else. Let me tell you something else. We not ready to love, we not ready for love. We not ready to love, we not ready for love. We not ready to love, we not ready for love. We not ready to love, we not ready for love. We not ready for love.
If she a culture vulture, then I'm a vulture to vulture. I'm in an all-white resort, rolling weed on my coaster. She want a life on a poster, I want a white on a poster. Just bought an acre of land, I cannonballing our poaches. Steady slicing our Porsches, handing place to my partners. Planning plays with my people, some of them rosters. Some of them doctors, and they used to be robbers, and some of them robbers, but still they used to be doctors, and some of them young niggas, they moving so fast, and they lingo so slurred because they plural, they glass. But I can't judge, I'm from the mud, I'm from the apartments. Well, just the other day, nigga shot his cousin over some hot shit. God help us, God help our soul, cause only God knows when you getting out from Campbellton Road. My culture under attack. Watch it, watch it, watch it, watch it.
So ready for love, we not ready for love. We expecting the best, but put everything else above. You gotta love yourself before you love something else. Let me tell you something else. We not ready to love, we not ready for love. We not ready to love, we not ready for love. We not ready to love, we not ready for love. We not ready to love, we not ready for love. We not ready for love.
That's definitely yeah, I can't say.
Look, I didn't know that was another artist. I thought that the engineer had stacked and made it sound.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so that's why I was like,
I could have sworn.
if they on the hook or
Check the
not.
credit. He might be on. I'm pretty sure I put him in the feature credits. His name Gino Ray.
Okay. Well, I actually that's one of the ones that I like. Let me tell you how I didn't even know that Smitty was an artist until I met you. No, seriously, it's so crazy because we kind of grew up together. Like we went to high school, all that stuff together. I just didn't know, and then when I heard him rapping, I'm like, wait a minute,
Nah, that's crazy because
I didn't know.
Before me and Chad even did anything like recording,
Uh-huh.
him, and like three other homies had a group called Have Nots.
I remember.
Yeah, so I was a friend and a fan. You feel me? So,
That's crazy. I did not know when I heard him rapping, and I was like, well, God, dog. I just didn't know. For all that time, all of them was neighbors, like DJ Jelly. All of them stayed right there together. But I just never put two and two together. But I like y'all. I like how all of y'all vibe, how y'all support one another, and because all of y'all be featured on each other music, and I love that.
oh yeah, they better make it to there quick though, man, because I don't be waiting on nobody, man.
Man,
Get in and get out.
Oh no, I'll be having ideas, and like even that song specifically, I already kind of had started writing another verse, but Smitty popped up during the session, and Chad let him hear it, and he was like, "Hey man," I was like, "Go ahead, brother."
That's right.
So I just kind of took that in.
So with Chad not being on the scene right now.
Oh, he's still on the scene.
As far as like he just not putting his creativity like that. Yeah. So what do you when you want to record now, or you want something to do now? Like how do you go about it?
I find me a studio with some reasonable prices.
Because that's what I'm thinking about. I'm like, how are the studios even operating now?
When that song Can I Breathe?
Mm-hmm.
And that all them songs that I recorded for that mixtape. I did them at a studio called it used to be Making It Magazine. They right downtown.
Oh, okay.
They right downtown, across from Magic City.
So you would.
Yo, as a matter of fact, that's not that Wind. That's not a Chad beat. That's this engineer and producer named Chuck. Chuck on the boards. He good people. Like it have been in 10 years since I have been to a studio, and Chad wasn't sitting right there doing his thing. So I was worried about, am I gonna have to? You feel me? It just was weird not having Chad right there.
Right. That's what I'm because you get your vibes. Like when you and the engineer on a certain level, them vibes, like it's just certain things that he know is gonna sound like you wanted to say. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, how is this going for you? Like
perfected how I want it to sound.
Exactly.
Like even some of my ad libs, he already had them.
That's what I'm saying.
I'll be like, hey, put a right there. Right there. Or I might not say anything.
Right.
And before I could tell him to do it or ask him to do it, should I say, he would already have, I'd be like, boy.
And that's how it works for artists and engineers and producers. Like, that's just how it is. So that's what I was more concerned about. Like, you having to get out there and...
Man, listen, if y'all book at Making It Studios downtown, request my boy Chuck on the boards. He good people. It was a Chad-like experience.
Okay. I like that.
It wasn't exactly the same, but it was enough, and we was vibing. And again, he made that beat for Win in like 10, 15. That song was done in less than 30 minutes. It was like a 20, 30-minute thing. Because I had a whole bunch of other stuff I was doing.
Okay.
That I had already wrote up. And the person I was waiting on to come finish the other parts of the mixtape, he was running late. So I had to ran through all my stuff.
Okay.
And we was waiting on him, and I still had a abundance of time. He was like, man, you want me to just you want to just do something right now? I was like, better than just sitting on our hands.
Right.
And whoop, 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 whoop. And he probably made the beat in 10, 15 minutes.
It
took me about 10 minutes to write it and another 5, 10 to record. We was out of there.
They say you can't keep spending money on your music and then not let people hear it.
Right.
Music can feed you if you let it.
Do you have baggage loud? Now I want to hear that one real quick. I'm sorry.
You want to hear baggage?
Yes, I do.
Gotcha.
That's one of my ones too.
Okay.
Baggage.
Here we go.
Yeah. No love, hey. No love, no heart, heartless. No love, heartless. No heart, no love. Your love, heartless. It's fake. No love, no hate, but no love, no love, no love, no love, no heart, heartless. No love, heartless. No heart, no love. Your love, heartless. It's fake. No love, no hate, but no love, no love, no love, no love. Can't change the things I can't change. The fact still remains that it's plain to see that you weren't for me. No love, just pain. No sun, the rain. My heart on the string. flew high as a kite with you in control of my soul, my life. I changed, I died. No love on this side, no love, no hate, but no love is my fate. No keys to the gate of my heart, it's gone. I'm alone in this world with no love, heartless. My skies starless, my eyes sparkless. I live in darkness, searching for you, but still it's no love, no love, no heart, heartless. No love, no love, heartless. No heart, no love. Your love, heartless, it's fake. No love, no hate, but no love, no love, no love, no love, no heart, heartless. No love, no love, heartless. No heart, no love. Your love, heartless, it's fake. No love, no hate, but no love, no love, no love. With no kiss, no hugs, you switch, no love. My heart got drugged through the mud. Now I'm dirty, broken, unworthy. Why did you hurt me? Heartless, no heart, no love. That part, that way, bad day. Nice move, your move, checkmate. We lose, your fault, your loss. Can't change and go back to what was in this biz. It is what it is, and you ain't who I thought. I was fishing for fish, but a shark, what I caught. This pain, what I gained, and my heart, what I lost. My love was the cost. Now I want my receipt to exchange what I bought. These lies and deceit. No love, no heart, heartless. No love, no love, heartless. No heart, no love. Your love, heartless. It's fake. No love, no hate, but no love, no love, no love, no love, no heart, heartless. No love, no love, heartless. No heart, no love. Your love, heartless. It's fake. No love, no hate, but no love, no love, no love, no love, no love.
That's one of my all-time favorites. Okay. No hate, but no love. Okay. I nigga don't hate you, but they don't love you.
Right.
You heard me?
That's crazy.
Let me tell you something. I remember when I first heard that song, I had to play it back because I was like, wait a minute. Hold on. And you thought y'all was experimenting? So this particular song, like what actually fused this song? Because this was motivated by something. You know how you can hear a song and be like, oh no, that's motivated.
One of them exes that
She sound like no, it's the same thing I was talking about with the other song. It wasn't one specific person.
Okay, yeah.
It was just a lot of experiences
right
smashed into an expression. That's all. Like it wasn't specifically one person.
Do you have a song for one of your exes and you like, you know what, this one for you? It wouldn't take me to be an artist. I've been rapping about all these niggas.
No, I don't have a specific song for me, by me, that's aimed at a ex. But I did I took a Drake song. It was like, I dedicate that to you. The one where you be like, fuck my ex.
Right.
Whoa. I might drop a name. That one right there.
Let me tell you something, it would not pay for me to be an artist, I promise you. I ain't never tapped into being able to write and all that kind of stuff, but baby, if I could.
Listen, hey,
but some of that lit, you hear me?
Some of that stuff, man, you know, you just gotta write it down. Like, I got a few favorite songs, like Painkillers.
Okay.
Keep Calm. Let me think.
Can you listen to your music and be like, I remember where I was in life when I wrote it? You know how, like, it's kind of like a diary.
Absolute. Like, that's why Painkillers is one of my favorite songs. Like,
okay.
That's the first song I wrote after my mom passed.
Oh,
so
yeah.
People was like, some people didn't understand what I was saying, and they was think that I was talking about a relationship. If you listen to how I came in, like You feel me?
I feel you.
It was like, I feel like when you left, you took a piece of me.
Right.
You feel me? They thought I was talking about a relationship. Nah, I was talking about my mama.
Exactly.
Like, I was hurt, and the song is called Painkillers. Cause I don't think I had a sober day for a couple months. You feel me?
Right.
So it was just me saying, all right, whatever you need to
Get through.
take that off of you.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm giving you permission.
That's right.
What-
And I always tell people, everybody got advice. Everybody got something that they do to ease the pain, right? And when you're grieving, yeah, I'm for whatever get you through.
Oh yeah.
I can be honest with you. I'm for whatever get you through. So I can relate to painkillers.
Man, it literally says, whatever you do,
Mm-hmm.
roll up,
Mm-hmm.
pop pills, pull up.
Yeah. Yeah.
See,
Like
you
for
feel me?
real.
It's
Mm-hmm.
Get up, go up, no pain, no more. When it's gone, then it's gone. When it's time, let it go, let it go. Pop seed. It feel like when she left, she took a piece of me. I probably need some help, can't find no peace in me. Depression keeps me woke, I can't sleep peacefully. Trying to shake the demons, but they teeth in me. Having thoughts of unlocking the cage, release the beast in me. Everybody trying to talk some sense in me, but ain't nobody reaching me. Indecent proposals, yeah, bitch, I ain't got no decency. I just need relief from all the pain that's steady eating me. I need a bigger Jesus piece, maybe that'll bring me peace. Can't escape, who could I run to anyway? You're the worst I know, but I still want you so bad anyway. Share my world like Mary J, cry for you like Jodeci. Girl, you take my breath away. Cupid told her, whatever you do, get drunk, get high, roll up, pop seals, pull up, hit up and go up. No pain, no more. Too high to be low. When it's gone, then it's gone. When it's time, let it go, let it go. Get drunk, get high, roll up, pop seals, pull up, get high and go up. No pain, no more. Too high to be low. When it's gone, then it's gone. When it's time, let it go, let it go. Then you know, ain't no doubt it's a go. No amounts can cause a flip up. Safety shoes, no slip up. Relentless ain't no give up. Stay down till you get up. Stay 10 down till you 10 up. More pride than my fossil with my chin up. Self-medicated, worn with my problems like a G till they get regulated. Until then I stay sedated, numbing all that other shit. Higher than the mothership. Problems on the power trip. Big checks like a scholarship. Double stuff my Oreos, that's hella cream. Money isn't everything, but I don't want for everything. Want my people powered up. Pouring up, I'm powered up. Rolling with the monsters, watch your moves don't get devoured up. Whatever you do, get drunk, get high, roll up, pop seals, pull up, get up and go up. No pain, no more. Too high to be low. When it's gone, then it's gone. When it's time, let it go, let it go. Get drunk, get high, roll up, pop seals, pull up, get high and go up. No pain, no more. Too high to be low. When it's gone, then it's gone. When it's time, let it go, let it go. Get high, roll up, get up and go up. No pain, no more. When it's gone, then it's gone. When it's time, let it go, let it go.
Like to me, that's timeless music for me. Cause if people gonna always be able to relate to it, and they'll be able to listen to it and be like, okay. So like, what can we expect from you? I'm take a stab at the rest of the year because this time is not playing, it's moving. We are all we in May. Like what the hell happened to the time? April had somewhere to go, okay? Right. It came in and got the hell on.
Hey,
so you're right, for real. So what can we expect from you just from this year alone?
It's gonna be some more videos. I don't think I'm going to do traditional shooting, but I will be in the videos. My boy Chad, he does short films and music videos and whatever, and he just need a certain amount of role from you, and he could he don't even need real people at this point. Like
Oh wow.
it's
yeah.
crazy. Like shout out my boy Chad
What-
Neo,
Chad?
Dark Orchestra.
Look here. Now we got a platform that will allow y'all to jump on.
Mhm.
Put your videos on. Do your thing. So don't forget about us now.
Most definitely.
Just wanted to put that out there.
Okay. Yeah, you heard that, Chad?
All right, now so more visuals and more because my thing is, as an artist, as you grow, right, you can kind of reach back and hear some of the songs, and it's like I want to remake that. Have you ever thought about remaking some of your old music and bringing it back, or?
On that note, I will listen, and then I'm one of those people. I listen and I'll be like, I should have said this like this, or I should have did this way, or this would have sounded better on this kind of beat. So I ain't even gonna lie. On first couple projects, I started to just take them down and keep a couple of the songs and then redo all the other songs in a different way. I don't think I'm gonna do that. Like I don't want to disturb.
Well, you see the
footprint.
growth, like you hear the growth. I don't think you should do away with them.
No, that's
Like,
what I'm saying. I don't want to disturb my footprint. I just want to make sure moving forward that I do make a song, I say exactly what I wanted to say, how I wanted to say it. Like that's all.
Slick says, "Can you get some of your favorites tracks and let's do a listening party, and then maybe you can map out your next move. You and Chad can do a short movie, and my name show can write and do the music."
Oh, we working on that anyway.
Oh, that's a good idea.
We working on that anyway. Chad got a bunch of short films that he make, and then he put it on this platform called. I don't want to be plugging all these platforms.
It's okay.
You good? I promise.
You good.
It's a platform called Rad TV.
Oh,
where
okay.
they
I heard that.
yeah, they kind of accept all AI made content, and he operates under the alias a Dark Orchestra.
Dark Orchestra. Okay. Well, of course, pose that question to him that I asked you when you were here. Like, who owns it? If AI.
I definitely need to ask him how that works. I don't know how that works.
Yeah.
I would
Because
assume
if you decide, you say, hey, I'm gonna get AI to make me a beat and rap over it. Who owns the beat? You know what I'm saying?
that's the thing. When he does the music part of it, he's putting his own production in there, and then even the song is taking direction from him. So even if they would say, well, our platform wrote this song, he was like, yeah, but it was under my direction. So they might have to split it, but he gonna get something.
Something, right.
So they say my name show is a great writer on a book or a film. Like she said, you do great writing, so you probably could write a book or a film because you're a good storyteller.
I've been experimenting. I got some stories that I want to maybe get into. I got a friend who write books. There you go, right there. He done tapped in. That's
That's
Journey.
Okay.
That's my man's DJ. He done wrote a few books. He done wrote a couple books.
I need to get with DJ.
Yeah, man, follow my man. I'm gonna plug you when we get out of here. But that's him right there.
Okay, I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to find him because I got some ideas and I think he'll love them.
Okay. And he kind of coached me on what I need to do the publishing, and I just ain't. Yeah, so we gonna get to it.
Because even with your voice, just being honest with you, like this AI is kind of scared to a certain extent.
It is.
But this is what I can say, like with your voice, you know how some people have a voice that is like a soother type voice. I could see you doing voiceovers, doing an audible book.
Need to get me like a acting coach, and
Man, you don't even need all that now.
do some.
Right, right. AI done took over. Ask AI.
Yeah.
That's your coach.
Yeah,
But
like,
no,
that's
but
crazy.
yeah, like I can see audibles. I can see you doing voiceovers and kind of stepping into that scene.
Okay. See
I
that
do.
too.
Mm-hmm.
That way I ain't gotta be physically famous.
Right,
and I
right,
can get my money.
Right. No, seriously, because you think about some of the voices that we heard growing up, right? We didn't know that those were their voices until we actually got old enough and was like, wait a minute, hold on,
Yeah.
that was such a, you know, like we really didn't know.
It was a very long time before I figured out Luke Skywalker, Mark Hamill, was the voice of the Joker in the animated series.
Yep.
I was like, that's crazy.
And there was another one too that I used to was it James Earl Jones or something?
Oh yeah, he was
Yeah,
Darth Vader.
like
he didn't play the actual dude in the suit,
But
he
he
was
was,
the voice.
but that's what I'm saying. Like, it's people like that. You'd be like, whoa, wait a minute, what? Like, we didn't know until we got older. That ain't nothing that we tap into. And so, with you being as shy, I ain't gonna necessarily say shy, but with you not, you know, you want to just get your money and go. I think that's the way for you to do it.
I love to get my money and go.
Yeah, I do too. Like, I do too. Like, I yeah. So that's why I say, like, I think that that's something that you could tap into. So I'm just putting it out there. Father, if you hear me. But yeah, I just kind of that's what came over me when I just heard it, because like I said, most times you don't know what your voice sound like to other people. I don't know about anybody else. I don't like to hear myself when I like go back and listen to my. I was like, God almighty. But other people like it, and I'm like, what? I don't like your accent. I'm like, what accent?
You got an accent a little bit.
Yeah, I know. Everybody say it.
Oh yeah,
Tiny.
But there ain't no accent.
What is it then?
There's just some of the Georgia
Different dialect.
I was gonna say we could definitely tell Atlanta made you.
Right.
Oh yeah. Let me tell you something. Like
playing.
when people from other places, it's so funny when they hear me or my brother talk, they all be looking all crazy. They're like, y'all talk just the same. And I'm like,
Which one, Jasper?
yes.
Yeah.
Most people be like, they'll be like, y'all sound alike. I'm like, I know. I think we can't help it. I don't know.
Oh man, I caught that show too, man. That was real cool to see y'all get to give y'all brother his flowers.
Yes, absolutely.
That was a dope love.
Yeah,
thank you for tapping in. Yeah.
Hey man, y'all got so much stuff going on, man. I get in there when I can.
Yeah.
And we appreciate it.
We appreciate it too.
We appreciate it because we are like, it's almost a guarantee that Rika gonna be like, oh, they're gonna make show,
right?
Like, you know what I'm saying? And you can't bargain with that type of support. I'm just being honest with you. I can clearly remember when we first met you. When we first met you, this was before we even got our own platform.
Mm-hmm.
And the way that y'all came in, y'all, because y'all was doing a series then. The was it Door Night? It was some kind of series y'all was doing.
What's the name of it?
Where's Chip? Where Chip?
Man,
I got to find Chip. I'm gonna find him.
I don't know.
I'm gonna find Chip. Because I just thought about that. Because Chip was with y'all. It was Chip, Smitty.
That's the interview that got us kicked out.
Oh yeah.
What we did to get y'all kicked
Nothing.
out?
It wasn't y'all.
It wasn't y'all.
We didn't even know. Like man, it was crazy. But yeah, so
Hey man, that's how I knew it was love.
that's right. I gotta find Chip. I always like to just let people know, you know, like how long we met y'all in. Oh man, that was 20.
I can't remember.
No,
No, way for that.
Oh,
I can't remember.
that's crazy. That was early on. And for you
a
all to still, you know, be thriving and just tapping into, like
everybody kind of
I like that.
doing their own thing though. We ain't necessarily the collective that we was. Yeah,
Y'all
but
will be though.
At the same time, you know, I still keep in contact with all them cats. And, we good people. Some of us.
Some of us.
You know, Smitty and Saint, Chad. And you know,
Of course.
I ain't gonna. I got a saying. If two real niggas get into it, somebody faking.
You know what? You might be right.
I live by two real ones get into it.
Yeah.
Somebody faking y'all. If it's like that, man, y'all need to figure that out and go ahead and patch it up.
I can see that for men. I can see that for men. Now, when women are a little more catty, but most men don't want no smoke. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
So,
and we don't have friends like that. Like we don't collect friends.
Yeah,
it's very hard for us to collect.
That's why I think I'm a man. I don't collect them either.
You are.
It's like
I told you that city of time.
It's so crazy. No, seriously, because sometimes I be wanting to go somewhere and I be like, "Where your damn friends at, Donna?" And I'm one of the kind of parents
two
like,
of them you can rub together. That's about it.
Yeah, like it's crazy. And then I'm like, I don't want to hang out with my kids. Like I hang out with my kids, but when it's time for grown people time, I don't look at my kids and be like, I know y'all grown, but no.
Right.
Like no. I don't want to have to call them
doing that. And you might not want them to see you in a certain light.
Exactly. So it's like, Donna, you need friends, okay?
Hey, man.
So I'm working on that. But man, we greatly appreciate you for stopping through my name show, man.
It's been a long time coming.
It's been a minute, but we've enjoyed you.
Let's not make it so long.
The next time. That's on the right, man. Anytime you want to come through, man. If it's just the co-host or if it's just to show love, whatever it is, man, you're always welcome.
I appreciate it.
And nothing you can do but to hit us up. Look, I know you thought I was crazy. You was already here, and I'm sending you the address. Like, what the?
Oh no, because I was like, I had asked on the Misfits page.
No, you asked me.
No, I asked on the Misfits page, and then it didn't come back. I was like, no, I know they know. I need to know. That. So I asked you, and I think I asked you and Slick all at the same time. And then I was like, somebody gonna send me the address.
I was just about to say the one thing about like somebody eventually gonna do it. I just thought about it earlier today and was just like, let me send it because I know, but yeah. Hey, so a lot of people think that we do social media all the time. A lot, like they don't really understand. Just being honest with you, that you might catch us on there for an hour.
We post and we get off.
Yeah, and then like we be gone.
Yeah.
So it just be kind of weird for us because if I be on social, let me tell you what's so crazy. I could be sitting in the store parking lot waiting on my kids, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm on social media. I got a good 10 minutes. And then after that,
might not see me for the rest of the day.
Somebody they be there hit my pay like 8 times, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I started back driving.
Right.
And it's just I'll be like, dang, I want to do better.
With that, don't do good on that at all because she don't. She posted so much on there that she just gets tired. It wears her out.
That mom will be up at 3:00 in the morning, post all of this stuff. I wake up going to work and like, what the hell? I get 84 notifications. Who did it?
Right.
And it's on.
Mine off at night sometimes.
Oh yeah, mine going to that be the yes.
Nah, we ain't doing that all.
That's what I do too. Like I do put it on do not disturb. I put my whole life on do not disturb. After 10 o'clock, if you get me, you're a real one. You're a real one. Because I'm like. Because you have to make time for your mental to retract, to regain, to
you gotta live
reset
life in real time.
Absolutely, yeah. I absolutely believe that too. But like, the reality for us now, like we're the last of a breed that actually knew the world before technology even came into play, right? Mm-hmm. And we have to act like it.
Most definitely.
Because what it do to us is not what it'll do to the generation behind us. Mm-hmm. Because we've lived with, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just certain things. Because when we looking at a lot of the stuff that they post, we be like, well, we would never
post that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the way our mind works.
You gonna tell the world?
Right. So, I have to take it into consideration. That's why I have to put myself on the time limit when it comes to it. Because I'm telling y'all, I be so confused about a lot of the posts. I'm like, it just be crazy as hell to me
Man,
that y'all thought that was okay. So
Naked.
yes,
They can start getting naked now.
yes, like
I ain't
it's
finna let
yeah.
you see every high. I
Every-
ain't finna let you see every low.
Right.
We gonna give you a little. It's for sharing, and these are the pieces that I'm gonna share with you, and that's it.
Exactly. But
Yeah,
that's
that's it.
just our that's within our generation. But the ones that was born into all of this
Oh, yeah,
technology and
they
stuff,
gonna share
they look at it
everything.
different. Yeah, so they look at it different, and I had to come to grips with that. But when I see them doing that, it get on my nerves so damn bad. I said I'm a restrain myself, and hopefully I miss it. You know what I'm saying? Like if I go between these hours, maybe they sleep. I don't know. But yeah, so that's
I try to keep my page flatline.
That's
might
right.
get a beep up for a couple of laughs, but I try to keep it melatonin with it.
But that's not. But that's what I'm saying. That's our generation. That like they don't. You know, other people don't really look at it.
Even
like
when
that.
I type stuff, I'd be like, I don't know if I should say that or not.
Right, right. But most times he gonna say it though.
Yeah.
Man, look here, man. Instagram, they got to the place where they'll tell you, hey.
Yeah.
Be
This
kind.
you can't. No, you can't say that.
Be
I'm
kind.
like, but-
I'm like, what? Be kind.
You can't say
Ain't
that.
That's regular
nothing.
talk.
Folks that said
Exactly.
Exactly.
Like, what?
That. But you tell them, all right, we gonna either retype that comment or just you know what? I'll put some emojis up there.
Exactly. Let that be the reason. So seriously.
Let you think what you think.
Yeah.
Well, we do not have Shannon Jackman coming in after we leave, but we do have BMU Chris stepping in at 8:00 tonight. I think he's gonna have ATL Julio and Simpson Road Bojack.
Yeah.
They'll be on a series at 8. So y'all tap in, and we greatly appreciate it. Did you want to give any shout outs, my name show, before we leave?
Shout out my boy Chad Neo.
That right.
You know that's my dog. Follow him at Dark Orchestra on Instagram. You can follow me at My Name Show on pretty much everything. That's like how I get down. Even in gaming. My Name Show.
You be gaming?
Yeah, I game
You
a
be
little
on
bit.
TikTok? You gotta get over there.
I got TikTok, but I'm gonna tell you what happened. When TikTok started, I popped in there and made a TikTok, and I was like, I ain't gonna be doing none of this. And I left for a very long time. So long they deactivated my page, and I had to make a new one because they started doing different stuff. You could learn how to cook.
If you're gaming, you want to be there.
So I'm on TikTok too. My Name Show.
Yeah, I'm telling you,
But
if you gaming, go there, because that's what that platform is. Like, they focus on a lot of different stuff, but if you have something that you focus on, they're gonna help you focus on it.
Like, I wouldn't just, again, when it first started, everybody was dancing.
Yeah.
I said, you ain't gonna catch me on there.
Right.
Doing all that. I was like, let me go ahead and check out this thing for me.
Yeah, no, seriously, that's what it was. That's what the platform was, and then
But
now
it's still that, but it's so much more stuff going on. So every now and then.
Oh yeah, from the universe. What is it?
Hey man, I'll take it.
It's a lot.
I'll take one from him.
That's how you can get one from Hillman on there.
Oh, I'll take one from him. And a lot of folks don't know about him.
Right. We know about him.
Right.
That is too funny. Well, we have enjoyed you, and we'll see you next time. See you guys later. Don't forget, tap in every night of the week at 8:00. We got something for you guys. And on Sundays, it's a whole different ball game. You just stay with us all day.
They say play the game with your music in the background.
Yeah. You'll like it. What's
I'll
up?
do it next time.
What?
Go ahead.
No. Oh, I tell you what. The first single mother that tap in and follow WestSide MisFits and MisFits Media Group and leave them a message. First mother, I'm gonna send you a $50 Amazon card. Do that right now.
Oh, okay.
I say show sent you.
Gotta tell us my name.
You gotta follow both too.
That's right. And don't be trying to follow the unfollow.
Yeah.
Hell.
No
We got
unfollow. No,
good
you gonna follow.
content. Y'all gonna enjoy it. I promise. Thank you so much, my name Show.
You know what?
All right, we'll see y'all later.
Yeah.
Hey, my black power, black pride, yeah, all that. Pick a flower one time, then I fall back. I see it all in my business, what you call that? Blatant outright hating's what I call that. Black power, black pride, yeah, all that. Pick a flower one time, then I fall back. I see it all in my business, what you call that? Blatant outright hating's what I call that. Unger, kept the caveman ball back. Paper chasing in the streets for a tall stag. Chicken tripping on my pimp until I fall back. I need a queen in my deck, now I'm all red. Yep, I kick it in the trunk lounge. Hey, I break and burn a blunt down. A hater better stand down. Phaser blast for that ass and leave a man down. When I'm shining, why you trying to block my shine out? Slick sneak dissing on the low, let me find out. When I'm ballin', niggas trying to call